With the Royal Rumble looming right around the corner, really the winner of the day just happened to be Lucha Libre style.
We said this last week too. Lucha's taking over WWE right now.
Yeah, at least Tuesdays.
All right.
Because you had the 2 out of 3 falls match on Smackdown. You had Humberto and Gran Metalik on 205 Live, and you had Kalisto in the main event of 205 Live.
Yeah.
It was just all over the Tuesday, and it made for some really exciting matches.
Welcome to Lucha Libre Live.
Tuesday Night Lucha.
Hell yeah. All right, so yeah, we actually opened up with Becky talking some more trash at Asuka. Asuka came out and yelled at her a little bit. Charlotte came out and talked some trash and incited violence between Becky and Asuka, to which they beat the crap out of each other. Mostly Becky beating the crap out of Asuka. But, I mean, it's Asuka, so she's not down and out by any means. But then we came back from commercial, and they were still fighting in the back. Lots of yelling. Different languages and accents. It's hard to tell. Then we had Mandy Rose defeat Naomi. We had Cesaro defeat The Miz, and then The Bar destroyed The Miz and Shane McMahon. We had a face-to-face with Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles with Vince McMahon. This just turned into more violence and ended with AJ getting laid out with an Aberdeen facebuster.
Bearded Wizard.
Whatever. R-Truth doesn't want to go to Sioux Falls City or Suplex City. And
Carmella thinks he's fat.
And Carmella called him fat. And then Carmella had words with Charlotte because Carmella thinks that the 30 spot is going to give her advantage. You haven't seen many Rumbles, have you, Carmella?
Well, I just like the part about that irked me was like, you've never been at a Royal Rumble. There was only one other opportunity for Charlotte to have been in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, Carmella, you've only been in one.
Yeah.
Then we had
Charlotte still has more experience than you in the Royal Rumble.
We had Samoa Joe defeat Mustafa Ali and make quite the statement later on. New Day talked about the Rumble and kicked Tony Schimmel out of a room. Then our 2 out of 3 falls. The first fall went to Andrade after he hit a super powerbomb off of literally the top rope.
Super duper bomb.
Ray hit a destroyer for the second fall, and the third fall went to a no contest as Samoa Joe came out and continued his statement on both Andrade and Rey Mysterio.
Till he got an RKO out of nowhere.
And then he himself
contemplated just trying to give you an RKO to demonstrate, but
I would have taken it.
I don't think there's enough room.
I would have taken it. RKO.
Dukes of Hazzard RKO over the table.
Just take out all the Funkos. So RKO, Randy Orton staying until at the end of SmackDown. Then on 205 Live, as we said, we had Humberto Carrillo defeat Gran Metalik. We had Jack and Drew. They don't like Humberto, but Drake tried to defend him.
Or high-flying people, for that matter.
And then Tony Nese wanted a rematch against Noam Dar, and Drake Maverick said, well, hey, I'll think about it. And Tony didn't like that either. Then in the main event, despite some interference from the champion Buddy Murphy, Hideo Itami defeated both Akira Tozawa and Kalisto to give himself a little bit of momentum heading into the Fatal 4-Way for the Cruiserweight title this Sunday in Phoenix. With that being said, Kevin Hawk, what did you like about Lucha Tuesday?
My like goes to Tony Schimmel appearing in the New Day's backstage segment.
That was so funny. As if the New Day needed anything else to be funny. Throwing Tony Schimmel in there just adds another level of comedy. And then also
it's just like such a cartoony bit.
Yeah.
To happen where they're like, oh, what's gonna happen? This, and then that thing immediately happens.
Yeah. And then the immediate recognition, the fact that Tony Schimmel only is there when Edge makes an appearance. Yeah. Thank you, Big E. Yeah, no, that was super funny. I love that segment. That was great. My like is actually going to go to the hype video for Mustafa Ali and Samoa Joe. I like the way Mustafa does his promos, rather than doing the, hey, I'm in the locker room, or hey, I'm at the 205 Live SmackDown, whatever the fuck, little setup thing. Like, he actually, he records a video, and, there's a lot of production in it, and just showing the beating that he got last week from Samoa Joe, and, I mean, it was confidence. It was false confidence because he didn't win, but he was still, he's still showing the heart that Mustafa is known for going into that match with Samoa Joe. And the match was good too. What did you love?
Do you want? Are you gonna want that one?
I mean, I could.
Or that one?
I asked you first.
I just don't want to steal it.
Doesn't matter. I got options, bro.
Okay, the 2 out of 3 falls match
Hell
on the SmackDown main
yeah.
event was just so good. And, there are so many times where I've been on this show and I said, man, I don't like fuck-up finishes of really, really, really good matches. And I didn't even care. This one was so satisfactory that even though somebody came in and caused a complete no contest,
we didn't really miss out on anything.
Yeah, maybe it's because there was already 2 falls.
Yeah,
that I just felt like, oh well,
they both won one.
They both got to win one,
and Joe won the third one.
Yeah, Randy won the 4th.
Yes,
4 out of 3 falls. He's got 133% chance.
No, let's leave the fucking Steiner math on Raw, please, for the love of God. The match was fucking fantastic.
And the honorary love just goes to Randy Orton now knowing how to teleport.
He literally came out of nowhere.
It looked like the fucking when Scorpion does the teleport uppercut.
Yeah,
in Mortal Kombat minus the fire, but.
Yes. So I'll go the other half of the Lucha Libre Tuesday night, and I'll go Humberto Carrillo versus Gran Metalik. Was Humberto this is just I get that he has some tenure as far as his family is rooted in lucha history.
Yeah, he's one of 12 luchadors in his family.
Yeah, so I mean I understand that he knows his shit, but he came in, him and Raul Mendoza, 2 jobbery looking dudes, and now this Humberto. I mean, can we get Raul up here too? Let's give him some time to shine. But Humberto, the fact that he didn't have the Cruiserweight Classic, to hang his hat on prior.
Or nearly as many appearances on NXT.
Exactly. So we've seen a lot of Raul, but for Humberto to come in and now he's killing it on every show he's on. And he's having fantastic matches, and he got a win over Gran Metalik. So I mean, with
an awesome handstand into a sit out split leg moonsault.
Yeah, because lucha, we're all for it. Fantastic showing. I love Humberto. I want to get Raul up there. Let's get ourselves a tag team going. That's something we could do. Did you dislike anything?
I mean,
I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna go with Vince McMahon.
Okay.
As my dislike. Because I feel like Vince McMahon was playing the exact opposite side of the fence on SmackDown as he was on Raw.
How so?
Because on Raw, he was very much, here's the babyface guy. Fuck you. I'm going to shit all over your parade. And then on SmackDown, he was very much like, hey, heel guy, quit being a coward, get in the ring.
Well, to be fair, this is why I think he's playing a different type of characters. On Raw, you have Tiny Finn Balor, who feels like he can beat Brock Lesnar, who no one other than Roman Reigns can beat. And then on SmackDown, he specifically had a face-to-face set, and Daniel Bryan was telling Vince no. And so he was just like, hey, Daniel, shut your fucking face and get it in the ring. He was just... Daniel was just pissing him off.
I don't know.
Finn was too big for his britches, and Daniel was being an asshole. So Vince can play whatever side of the line he wants to play.
Yeah, I mean, he is the boss.
Yeah,
I don't know. It felt inconsistent to me.
That's fair.
You know, like if he's gonna be a dick to the face, he should be a dick to the face on both shows.
He has a different relationship with AJ.
He
as well.
does. That's another weird.
He let
thing.
AJ punch him in the face.
Like, yeah, and it's one of those things too. And I don't want to like go out and immediately say that, but I'm like, well, he's on AJ's side because AJ's a fucking cash cow. AJ Styles moves a shitload of merchandise.
Do you think it would have swayed his position on Raw if Finn had just fucking decked him in the ring?
Probably.
Finn just hauls off and punches Vince. Like, it worked for AJ.
For real.
I started Bullet Club, so. Yeah, and I there's nothing that there's nothing that I disliked enough to really give a shit about it.
Yeah,
it was a good solid 3-hour block. And hopefully we have a 2-hour block tomorrow with just an NXT and an NXT UK, but we'll find out.
Hopefully it's just as good, if not better.
Could be. We'll find out.
We will.
But for
tomorrow.
Yeah. Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Click those links down below.
There are so many social media links.
There's also a podcast link.
That's the one that says SoundCloud.
You can get this review and all of our reviews in podcast form. You can also check out Reasonable Wrestling Fans.
It's reasonable to W.
Like wrestling.
Yeah, everyone's dead.
All right. We have the list with Kevin Hawk. Question of the Week with Thomas Wolf. Other videos loosely based around wrestling. Me and Thomas are working on a brand new video series that will be coming out very, very soon. You can check out an entire playlist of unboxing videos where we get cool shirts like this Being the Elite t-shirt. We get micro brawlers. We get Funko Pops. We get all kinds of shit. Go check it out over there. There's also an entire playlist of punishment videos. The last two were doled out by the Wheel of Punishments. And there will be a brand new one coming very soon after we figure out which one of us is worse at predicting matches for this weekend's events. But for now, guys, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at whatever video you decide to watch next.
Spoiler alert for the reasonable thing they're doing. Nobody drafted Papa Shango. Also, fuck Modus.
Yeah.
Nobody drafted Modus either.